Hello everyone. Hello YouTube channel. South Witch fans. South Witch here coming to you with a video, or your next video. Yeah, my writing is sloppy, tired. It's been a long day. It's 10 o'clock at night on February 17th, 2026. I normally do not do videos this late. Because of the sloppiness of just in a hurry and trying to make it big enough for you to be able to see it. Got my red candle, my red letters. Wow, talk about a busy year that 2026 has been. We had Imbolc and my granddaughter's birthday all in the same day. Then we had Valentine's Day. Now we have a new moon in Aquarius, and we had an eclipse, and we also start the new year of the fire horse, which only happens every 60 years. The last time was 1966. It won't happen again until 2082. As witches, we're constantly learning and studying and reading, and that's part of it. We have to keep up to date on everything. So I've watched some videos throughout the day of the eclipse and eclipse magic and eclipse spells and just everything going on today. Watch videos about it. Of course, like I said, that's what I do. That's what witches do. We have to keep up to date. And a lot of reading, a lot of studying. I've said that in videos. It's not for lazy people. I actually set this up some time ago, a few weeks ago, and was going to do this video, and I just never got around to it. So I decided that today would be a good day to do the different phases of the moon, and starting out with our new moon. It's all coincided to work out, resonated, if you will, for me to do it this day. Spirit said, yes, today's a good day to do it with everything going on, and it that way I can move on to something else. So I do not work with a lot of the different phases of the moon. I've said in videos, I'm a big full moon witch. Do a lot of my spells, rituals, and things on the full moon. Do the table, do the videos. There's certain moon phases for every spell. But I say you can't go wrong doing them on the full moon. But according to the energy and the solar system and the planets and how everything works together, which is where the pentagram comes in, the 5 points here is supposed to be earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, everything working together in harmony. So with that being said, also you hear, and I've said it, we all have, there's time, place for everything. So yes, certain spells and certain things are done on certain moons and certain phases of the moon. But I generally just work with the full moon. But now I always check out the moon. If I'm outside and it's a clear night, even if I'm not doing something related to the craft, which is rare, I still check out the moon and the stars. I love stargazing, I will say that. I didn't get to see an eclipse or anything today. It was cloudy all day where I was at. Plus, I worked the auction today, so I was busy driving and then did Uber a little bit tonight. So I didn't get to see an eclipse or the moon or anything for that matter. I stepped outside a few minutes ago one more time to make sure. I thought that it might have cleared up a little bit to show the moon, but no, the sky is pitch black. I couldn't see anything. So, let's deal with the video here. We're starting out with the new moon. We move to the crescent moon, the first quarter, the Gibbous, the full moon, Gibbous. The Gibbous in the last quarter in the crescent. Waxing, growing, waning, fading. Hopefully you can see this. So on the crescent moon, look back and be grateful. On a new moon, set goals, prepare your altar. On a waxing crescent, money spells, career spells, moon water. First quarter, love spells, luck spells, healing. Waxing Gibbous, pause and observe. Full moon, take chances, any spells. Yes, see, I say that. Waning Gibbous, banishing spells, protection spells, and cleanse and detox. Hopefully you could see that, screenshot it. I know it's kind of small. This did come from Spells 8. I mentioned Spells 8 a lot. I do want to give them credit for their material. Yes, I printed this off and then cut it out. It did come from them. So I'm going to read what they have in the whole little section about this. So if you bear with me, I'm going to read what I printed off. If you feel a special connection to the moon, then you will have an easier time connecting with the rhythms of nature by following the moon. Over time, it will harmonize with you and your environment and become part of your daily life. Just like the moon has a huge stabilizing effect on Earth's tilt, the key here is always to keep a healthy balance. That's why I said balance. Knowing when to hold onto your powers and when to release them to the universe. May the moon accompany you in your spiritual quest. Throughout history, wise women and men were well aware of the power of the moon and its changing phases. Spells and rituals timed with these changes are meant to take as much advantage of the energy as possible. There are 8 phases of the moon, and we can group them into 4 basic stages: new, dark moon, waxing moon, full moon, and waning moon. Let's see what the rest are and how they can affect your magic by learning the best spells to cast during each lunar phase. The new moon, again, which we're in now. This is the first phase of the lunar cycle. It starts when the moon is visible. This state lasts for 1 day and is also known as the dark moon because it rests between the sun and the earth. On the following days, the moon slowly begins to appear in the sky. The energy of the new moon is associated with introspection, self-analysis, and reflection on ourselves. It's an opportunity for a fresh start and a new you. What to do during the new moon? The energies of the moon phase aren't really going to increase your powers of manifestation. Instead of casting a spell in the new moon, use this time to establish a general intention for the lunar cycle that begins today. Work on your personal space. Clean your ritual area. Start or decorate your book of shadows. Line up spells online or take a cleansing bath. Meditate on your wishes and desires, but also on your doubts and fears. Plan and think about everything you want to conceive and achieve during the next 28 days. Some of the best spells to try during the new moon are, which I said is good luck protection. You can go online and look up new moon spells, YouTube Spells 8, Facebook. I see them on Facebook. I bitch about Facebook. I don't really promote it, but I am on there. Waxing crescent. This phase of the moon starts 3 days after the new moon, when you can begin to see a small portion of the moon in the dark sky. The crescent moon is the symbol and representation of the Wiccan goddess embodying manifestation and abundance. What to do during the waxing crescent moon? Cast a spell that will help you grow your business or your career. This is a good time for long-term or material gain spells, such as a money drawing spell or a ritual for finding a new job. Focus on your work and your education. Avoid thinking of your goals as something that is in the future, but rather as something that is already starting to happen. Also, charge your moon water on the waxing crescent moon. Yes, I've said that about manifestation in your goals. Restart, reset. That's pretty much every new moon, like the new cycle for the next 28, 30 days. Out with the old, in with the new. I've said that in videos. This phase, around 7 days after the new moon, this is an excellent time to take action regarding your deepest wishes and to address your biggest blockages. It is a great time for growth and self-healing. As a continuation of the previous phase, the energies present at this time can help you feel more lucid and aware of how your intention and second natures are developing. What to do during the first quarter moon? Use the energies of this phase to heal on both spiritual and emotional levels. As the moon is growing in shape, you can focus on self-growth. It's a time of abundance, so use it creatively. Allow the right things and people to come to you. and attract the important things that you wish to see more of. Carry out health and beauty treatments. Focus on personal growth, such as increasing self-esteem and self-love, family and fertility, and work on developing your powers of manifestation. Cast these spells during the first quarter moon. Which I said that, love spells, luck spells, healing and growth. Because this is a very introspective and spiritually charged moon phase, you will want to work on strengthening your witch powers. If you are a beginner witch, go ahead and cast your first spell during this time. Waxing gibbous. This is the fourth moon phase. It starts 10 days after the new moon and lasts for 3 days. It is a time to be patient, recognize the power of the universe, and let it take control. Pause your actions and instead observe the state in which your projects are. Relax, analyze, and plan your next move. What to do during the waxing gibbous moon. Wait and develop patience. If you have started casting a spell during this previous moon phase, this is the time to sit tight and let the universe do its job. This is a gestation period in which we don't really have to do anything in particular. Use this time to get ready for the next phase, the full moon. Organize your tools, gather your materials, and add new pages to your book of shadows, or book of mirrors. Full moon. It occurs 14 days after the new moon, and it's easy to identify because the night sky is suddenly glowing all around you. Look up and you'll find a big pearl shining brightly as it reflects sunlight upon the earth. It represents the culmination of success of everything you started during the waxing moon phase. Now everything in its fullness. During this phase, people are more receptive and social relationships become more favorable. The full moon favors communication and social interaction. This phase is very favorable to deal with romantic issues, as it can be a true aphrodisiac if you have been working on a love spell. This is when you will see the best results, act on your desires, and take chances. As the moon enhances communication with the spiritual world, any kind of ritual that is performed under the full moon will experience a boost of power. Divination rituals are especially strengthened by this moon. Like any personal spell work that could use a major boost, including rituals for abundance, protection, love, or attract the important things that you wish to see more of. Carry out health and beauty treatments. Focus on personal growth, such as increasing self-esteem, self-love, family and fertility, and work. Wait a minute, I'd already said that. Messing up my pages here. Not good, not good. Go back to number 6. This phase starts 3 days after the full moon and lasts for 4 days. It brings an opportunity to remove and eliminate negative energies. Use this moon phase to free yourself from burdens that are holding you back. What to do during the waning gibbous moon. Banishing rituals and any spells to get rid of negative things and situations are favored by this moon phase. For example, those related to divorce, separation, removal of problems, addiction, stress, and other negative feelings. Best types of spells for this phase are the best types of spells for this phase. Number 7, the last quarter. This phase starts 7 days after the full moon and lasts for 3 days. Let the energy of this moon quietly finish your removal process and close any pending issues, and quietly renew your inner energies. It is time to be cautious and use the lunar phase to rest. You can also use this opportunity to remove yourself from destructive relationships, negative behavior patterns, or anything harmful in your life. Overcome melancholy and depression. Some witches use this moon phase to cast spells for justice or against enemies. Wow, best spell for the last quarter phase. Waning crescent. This is the last phase of the moon cycle. It starts 10 days after the full moon and lasts until the new moon. It's a moment of closure and reflection. Do not use it to make any big decisions or start a new project. Give thanks for the cycle that ends, allowing a new one to begin. Look back to what you have accomplished during the past month, what mistakes you made, and how you can improve and keep growing. Perform rituals of gratitude and relaxation which indicate conclusion. The waning crescent. Look back, be grateful. Sorry about messing up there. Yes, I was reading off the pages and I had them mixed up there. Hopefully you learned something from this. I said in the last video, it's 15 minutes, when I get in these long videos, I don't get a lot of views on them. I know it's hard to pay attention for that long. It is for me to clear my mind, to focus on a video. After 10 minutes, I'm done. So I am very thankful to everyone that watches my entire video, the long ones, not just the little shorts I post. Again, I do a lot of the full moon. I don't really do the other moons. I do have a spell that I've been waiting for the waning gibbous moon to do. So I will probably do that coming up, and I might go ahead and do a video of it after I do the spell. I posted a video on Facebook today that I watched here on YouTube about a ritual you could do for the next 9 weeks. But in the beginning of this video, it said that anything you're trying to manifest right now, under this moon in Aquarius and the eclipse and the beginning of the new year of the fire horse, will be amplified like 600 times. That's amazing. I'm certainly going to try my damnedest to manifest anything that I have been trying to manifest, if I get my words right, make it known during this time so that it will manifest 600 times, because that would just be awesome. Last year was a bad year for me and everybody. Excuse me. You cough there. Last year, 2025, was a bad year for everybody. I did that reading in the end of January. It's going to be a better year for everybody, and it's going to be an amazing year of the fire horse. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of this eclipse. What I intend to do is make a list of everything that I don't want in my life from here forward, that I'm releasing, that I'm letting go of, that I don't want to come back into my life. I want to continue to go forward, and make a list of that. You know, the new things I want to create, what I want to manifest, what I want to see happen. That's what I intend to do after this video, or what I'm doing for this video. In the video I watched, we have from today, the 17th, until the 20th, we have 72 hours of this window here during the eclipse to make our manifestations known and do our rituals and spells and whatever we're going to do for it. So, if you can't get it in today, according to that, you still have till the 20th to do it. Me, I like to be on time with stuff like this, and I like to post my videos on the actual day that things happen. Sometimes I get them in late, but I really try to get them in on time. Or when I set my intentions of getting them in, usually works out for me. Again, I didn't, 10 o'clock tonight getting this one done. Enjoy the new moon in Aquarius. If anybody out there got to see the eclipse, awesome. I'm glad you got to see it. I don't think anybody did around here in my area. Again, it was cloudy all day. Happy, merry New Year of the Fire Horse. I'm so excited about that I've got to live to see it. It's being every 60 years. Happy about that. That's cool. But I hope you learned something from this. I hope you got a question answered. If not, comment, ask me a question. If you want to look on my Facebook for that video I posted, again, I don't accept friends requests anymore. I did, but now I don't because of, dumb shit. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in one more time. Thank you to everybody that watches my content, looks for my newest content. If you've subscribed, thank you. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe, and turn me on to somebody. Let's grow my channel here. Keep me inspired to do more videos. Again, blessed full moon, blessed new moon in Aquarius, blessed eclipse, and blessed new year of the fire horse, everyone. Look forward to seeing you in my next video. Namaste.